Welcome, degenerates. Right, good morning. I have four for YouTube today. I also have a horse in Newmarket. I'm going to go each way on the Patreon service. I will be putting that out soon. He's around an 11 or 12 to 1 shot. I also fancy one. He's short enough, but I think he'll win. He's around a 6 to 4, 11 to 8 shot. There is a couple there, and there might be one other, so I'll be putting them on the Cold Bear Sports Patreon server soon. Link is below. Let me give you these four for YouTube. The 210 Quid Pro Quo. The Persian War, lads. I just think there's a lot of, look, Deep Blue is interesting as well. There's a lot of interesting horses in here. You have the more experienced Present and Counting. You also have the Emma Lavelle horse. But all these horses have one thing in common. And Paul Nicholls is chucking in Outlaw Peter. A lot of them like to go forward. And I just think Quid Pro, he's, the race might set up nice for him. I'm sure Harry Skelton can take his time. There's plenty, if they keep pushing each other on up front, it will play into his hands, I think, if he just gives him that nice little sneaky kind of ride behind the back. So for that reason, he's a 6-year-old. He handles good ground, which is important, because today I don't think it's going to be as soft as anyone expected. And yeah, look, he was very good the last day. He won with the minimum of fuss. We don't know how good he is. It's the same for another couple in here, though. They are improving. But I'll go a Quid Pro Quo that Dan Skelton will have him cherry ripe for a tilt at what looks a decent little race, let me say that. Right, then we'll go to, that's the 210 at Chepstow. The 157 General Maximus. This is in Downpatrick. Jack Kennedy takes the ride. That's a big plus when you're taking these favourites. I just think he's very unexposed. The sire's bred plenty of jump winners, Maxios. So I do think with the backup of the decent run the last time, with Gordon Elliott's record at this track, I just want to be with him. Point win. And then Sacred in the 3 o'clock at Newmarket. I never thought I'd tip her again this year. I know she would drop in grade the last day, but maybe that would have just given her the confidence she needed. And then when you look at what the horse has done that she was in behind in Yorkshire, look, he went on and won in France as well and things like that. So, look, it's top class form. She was a little underwhelming her first couple of runs back this year. But I do feel like today, after coming in off the back of an easy win down in grade, maybe that might just be what she needed. And yeah, let's hope she can do it again. And then Son and Gino in the 4 o'clock at Chepstow. This horse is a bit of an enigma. There's no doubt he's very well handicapped. He has had a wind up. And the fact connections haven't gone chasing. They've stick to the hurdling route. I reckon Paul Nicholls might have just got this lad. It might be best to, he was a big raw horse last year. A big weak horse. So it might be best to catch this guy first time out when he's feeling well, feeling good about himself. Not after 4 runs in when he's probably, he's probably half the weight he was and feeling the pinch again. But I do think with the wind up, with the handicap mark of 119, he clearly showed in Newbury the second last run that he could travel very well, that he was better than the mark. However, he was too weak to see it out. And a lot did go right for him that day, so that is worrying. But Paul Nicholls is a genius, and the wind up could work the trick. And the mark of 119, I wouldn't trust the horse with my life, but I would say he can take the step forward this season. And he'll probably be one that will thrive in the future over fences, but connections must feel they can get a win off this mark. Right, lads, if you want to buy a share in the Cold Bear Sports Syndicate horse, get in touch, because I'll be wrapping it up next week. I'll be also wrapping up the draw next week. We sold a few tickets there in the last few days. We have Dylan from Galway who bought 8 tickets. He's number 54 to 61. We also, more recently, we've had Catherine in Richmond who's bought 2. We also have Martin in Armagh, and yeah, plenty others there as well. We have Foxy, we have loads of others. So get in touch. We need to get more tickets sold, lads, so we can get this across the line. I would really like to get someone into this horse, but I'll be doing it next Thursday or Friday the latest, because I want to get it wrapped up. So get in touch, get your tickets if you're going to be in the draw. You know the drill by now. All the details, I'll pin a comment with the details. We are not going to sell near as many tickets as I thought, but I still want to try and get somebody across the line and get them into the syndicate. So we will make a concession. We might have to, change it up a small bit, but I really want to get one of you into this horse. So come on, get in touch and get your tickets. We'll do it next Thursday or Friday if at all possible. It depends on ye. Right, hopefully they'll win today and pay for your tickets. And we'll do a pint win Quid Pro Pro, a pint win General Maximus, a pint win Sacred, and a pint win Son and Gino, and a pint win Acume. The very best of luck. Cold Bear Sports Patreon service, link in bio. You can now sign up any day of the month. Your month won't start till then. That's brilliant. So if you sign up on the 10th of the month, you won't get charged till the 10th the following month. It is absolutely brilliant. Patreon have copped on to this. They were sleeping. So yeah, some nice bets coming there now. I'm putting them out in a few minutes. Alright, bet safe.